You are listening to the official Reg Voice podcast brought to you by Dr. Mona Al-Musli, Managing Director and Co-founder at PRA Consultancy. Stay tuned for authentic conversations which will be addressed by healthcare experts from industry and regulatory authorities, emphasizing on recent industry topics, issues, and challenges. Reg Voice. Explore, inspire, learn.
Hello everyone. As I always say, the Regulatory Affairs Department is the heart of the organization. And if it's doing well, then it's always all other department will do well. My name is Mona Al-Musli. I am the co-founder and managing director of PRA Consultancy. In the next 30 minutes, with the third episode of Reg Voice, we will be discussing the current regulation of the cosmetics by Dubai Municipality in UAE. Now, allow me to introduce our expert guest, Dr. Hessa Al-Jawi. Dr. Hessa is the acting manager, registration permit section with the Health Safety Department at Dubai Municipality. She is a holder of Bachelor Pharmacy degree from Higher College of Technology. And for the last 10 years of experience, she was a pharmacist with the DHA and Dubai Municipality. She started at Dubai Municipality in 2011 as a principal safety officer, and in 2020, she is now acting section manager. Her main highlights is that she is a member of the development team and update standard of regulation related to consumer product safety as per the best practice internationally. And she is a member of a main supporting winning team of Hamdan bin Mohammed program for the smart government in 2017 with Muntaji initiative, where we will talk more about Muntaji in the upcoming 30 minutes. Welcome on board, Dr. Hessa, and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you also, Dr. Mona, for giving me this opportunity to participate. I hope today's session will add information to all the cosmetics investors and traders, and inshallah will answer all their inquiries and support them in their new, inshallah, journey in the trading of the cosmetics.
Inshallah. So as many people might know, Dubai Municipality has started the cosmetics or safety department, health safety department in 2008. And of course, there was a lot of phases happening. And in 2017, they started the Muntaji initiative, which is a portal online. With this, Dr. Hessa, we would like to start telling the people who wants to come newly to the region, what kind of trade license that they should have to start registering their non-medical cosmetics in the Dubai Municipality.
Okay, Dr. Mona, thank you very much. Yes, let us start from the beginning of the journey of starting a business of trading in cosmetic or personal care products. As you said, Dr. Mona, yes, they need to get a license from certain authorities in the UAE. Actually, in Dubai Municipality, we open for not only from Dubai, we can accept trade license, or we call it sometimes commercial license. It can be from free zone as well. So it can be from Dubai Economy, which is located a government authority in Dubai, or any other free zone authorities in Dubai or other emirates as well. So we can get this license. It's an official document that allows them, and it has activities. They need to make sure that the trader, they need to make sure that also the activities are related to the product, kind of the product. For example, we are accepting cosmetic and general trading, personal care trading. Also, we accept drugstore and pharmacy. Industrial license we are accepting also for the local manufacturers. If they want to manufacture and sell the product inside Dubai also and the Emirates, we accept manufacturer license as well.
So the activity should allow you, the activity under the commercial license from the EDD over a free zone should have an activity that will allow you to trade with the cosmetics, either manufacturer or a drugstore or a trading or an e-trader as well, right?
Yes, original trading, yes.
Okay. And which guideline do you usually go through while going the registration? Do you have any, let's say, a backup on a certain guideline that you go with?
Yes, we have a Dubai Municipality. We have our own guideline that we are adopting the EU regulation 1223 for the year 2009. We are also adopting the UAE standard GSO 1943, which is the same as the EU regulation.
And if we would like to ask you for a definition, because everyone will be confusing with the definition of cosmetics, what kind of product that we can define it as a cosmetics?
A cosmetic product or a cosmetic substance, it's a preparation or a mixture that is intended to be placed in the direct contact of the external parts of the body, like the nail system, the hair system, epidermis, also not only this, also in the contact of some mucous membrane, other parts, or the teeth. And the main functions of the cosmetic is to clean them. There are many functions actually: clean them, keeping them in good condition, protecting them, changing the appearance, enhancing the odor of the body, etc. We can give some examples of the main categories that's even very shown in the Montagy platform, like the eye care, nail care, hair care, body care, makeup, etc. like this.
This question leads to a different question. Usually people ask, what is the difference between non-medicated cosmetics and medicated cosmetics? How you classify it as a non-medicated cosmetics?
Non-medicated cosmetics or medicated cosmetics may be easier to explain.
Yes.
Medicated cosmetics either to contain a medicated ingredient that are not allowed to be used in cosmetic products, which are usually listed in the Annex 2 in the EU regulation. And sometimes it is all the ingredients in the product are cosmetic grade, but the claim or the way that the product is presented, it's for or intended to be used for the medical conditions. In this case also, the product will be outside the scope of cosmetic definition.
Okay. As we all know that a certain cosmetics with a certain requirements needs to be registered in Dubai Municipality. Can you please share with us what is the main requirements you think from your experience that is eligible, that will allow you to register your product as a cosmetics?
Actually, we can say the assessment of the product depends on many factors, and the product to be registered in Montagy system, or we mean that it can be allowed to be imported and sold in the local market, should pass the assessment stage. During the assessment, we will ask for, first of all, certain documents that needs to be provided by the trader or the holder of the license. And these documents, the first document we ask is for free sale certificate from the country of origin. This certificate ensures us that the product is freely sold in the country of origin. Okay, and it should be attested by a government authority or chamber of commerce there in the country of origin. Second, which is very important document, we ask for the product profile or dossier or the ingredient report, and should be issued by the brand owner or the manufacturer. In addition, we ask for a product artwork or label, because we are no longer asking for any physical sample to be submitted, and our reference is the system. So we ask for a very professional artwork that cover all the product information on the label. And during assessment also, it depends on the risk factors or risk assessment in our system, and depend on the product category, we ask for some lab tests to check the safety and ensure the safety of the ingredients.
Okay, so talking about the laboratory, we know that there is a Dubai Central Lab laboratory here in Dubai. Is there any accredited laboratories that we can work with, if not the Dubai Central Lab?
Yeah, there is a lot of accredited lab, and we always guide our customers to check the list of and the status of the accreditation of these labs. If it's locally, the labs are in the UAE, they can check directly the ILAC, International Accreditation, Emirates Accreditation Center in the UAE, And we have a list of all the labs and also the accredited test in each lab and the scope of each test. Yes.
So it's not only the lab might be accreditation, they may need to make sure that this lab is accredited to do this test as well.
Exactly. The lab is accredited and the specific test is accredited as well. Because
Yes.
sometimes the lab is accredited, but the test is still not accredited, yes. And for the international or the abroad, some companies, they said, yes, we have a test reports from other abroad laboratories. We also can accept as long as they are accredited by their accreditation center or body in their country. And usually they are listed in ILAC, ILAC.
Yes,
and, yes, and we can accept as well.
Actually, this just show how much compliance are Dubai Municipality with even their test and labs. Thank you for this information, Dr. Hessa. And what about the labeling requirements? Many people have questions. Actually, we got it on our platform saying, is it mandatory to have an Arabic on the label itself or not?
Yes, there is a labeling requirement and it is published also on our guideline and in our Montaji platform as well. During assessment also we will check the compliance of the product labeling and actually Arabic is not mandatory till now. English label, it's enough for us, it can be accepted. And we ask for other elements in the product labeling, like it should be very clear the country of origin, a statement of all the ingredients, brand name, product name, the size or the weight of the product, clear instruction of use if it's necessary to be indicated on the product. Some products should carry also warning and for the safe use of the product. Yes.
I have a question from a person who is having a cosmetics in US, and they say in US they don't have a barcode sometimes on their labels. But as per the regulation of Dubai Municipality, I think barcode is mandatory as well, right?
Yes, barcode is mandatory for all the product. Only if the product is intended to be for the professional use, not to be for the retail purpose, it is not mandatory. It can be exempted.
I see. And what is the timeline that usually takes to register a product with the Montaji platform?
For the cosmetics, because maybe 70% of the products registered in the system, it is cosmetic and personal care products and perfumes. So it takes a longer time. We announced it's 22 working days, but actually it's less than this. And we can support all investors. Actually, maybe later on we can explain more about the new platform, Montaji, that can accelerate even the processing time for us.
Inshallah, this is really a huge efforts and hard job. We would like to ask you more about Montaji platform. If you can brief us on what is this initiative about. I know that, mashallah, you were a winner of Hamdan bin Muhammad initiative as well as a smart government. So we would like also all of us to know more about this, please.
Sure. The Montaji, the initiative was consisting actually from the platform, the system. It was a very smart platform and system that contains many services. We have a registration services. That is the first step in order to import the product. Then there is an importation service that any company would like to import, they need to apply again in this Montaji system because the importation service is linked with the registration service. Also, we have some permits related to the consumer product safety. The first one is we issue an NOC permit for all kinds of advertisement of consumer products. For example, there is a campaign, a promotional campaign or awareness campaign, like outdoor activity or roll up or TV or audio, all kinds of audio advertisement. The company should get and grant a permit from Dubai Municipality, from the Montaji system, and the product should be registered and in order to get this permit. And we have another service again in Montaji, and all these services are integrated, which is called free sale certificate. And this service enables the local manufacturers and the locally produced product to get a free sale certificate that indicate that these products are freely sold in Dubai. So other authorities can request it anytime, and yes, for this purpose.
So that means everything you want, everything that people needs to register or to get a free sale certificate or to do an import permit, every service that your department will do, it will be via Montaji as well, right?
Exactly. And then the other side, sorry, Dr. Mona, but let me complete the initiative.
Yeah.
The other part also, by launching the Montaji Smart system, we provide a tool, an open data tool for all normal consumer, even investors, and even other government institutions to check instantly and on the spot the status of each product. Like you are in the market, or you are in the, for example, as an inspector, also another government entity, or a new investor and trader, you can on spot check by any product by the barcode or the product name using the mobile smart Montaji Smart application. And you can check immediately the status. Also, recently, Dubai Municipality launched the new Dubai Municipality. We called it the Dubai Municipality Unified app, in which also Montaji window is included in this app, and with high, inshallah, more features will be embedded also in this app.
MashaAllah. I tried it actually, yes. I tried it myself. When you download a Montaji application, you can scan the barcode of any product in the supermarket and you can see that this is registered or not. It's a really a good one. Going back to the labeling, doctor, they are asking if there is an eyeliner or a lipstick, a small container product. How can they put all this information on that particular product?
Yes, it's mandatory also for the small-sized products pieces to be fully labeled as per and compliant as per the labeling requirements. Maybe the size can be reduced, or some products, or some manufacturer, they attach like appendix, or a tag to be attached with the product, or in the main package, maybe if there are small pieces.
Maybe a box that they will put in. Yeah.
Yes, there are many solutions.
But it is still a mandatory.
It's mandatory, yes.
Okay. We have a scenario says, what if the manufacturer is in France and the brand owner in Germany, for example? Do you need the free sale certificate to be from the France or from the owner in Germany?
Actually, in this we are open. We can accept. Sometimes, yes, the manufacturer in different country, but the brand owner in France, as you said, Dr. Mona, so we can accept pre-sale to be from France, from the brand owner, or from the country of origin. We can accept both.
So if the Montaji product, we register our product in Montaji product, and the manufacturer decided to change the agent, will the new agent have a process to go with changing the registration owner, or they have to do the process from the beginning under their name?
Okay, in this case, current Montaji platform, there is limitation on this feature. In this current Montaji, there is only one solution for this scenario, either to register again, okay, with the same documents and costs, etc. But we offer another solution. If their concern is only for the importation, and these two countries, there is an agreement between these two countries, we have something as a feature called in the current Montaji called delegation. Okay. The company X can delegate the company A, that the one that's not registering the product, officially in the system. So the registration of the product pool will be open for the other company, so they can import. They will not have access to their documents and product details, but they can import on behalf of them.
See, so if we register a product, we can give a no objection letter to someone else to import it. This is what you're saying.
There is agreement and official delegation. Yes,
of course, exactly. Yes. That's also a good news and very, feature. It's very important because a lot of people do not want to do the registration from the beginning and also having all this expenses of getting the certificates from the country of origin.
But in the new system, there is a feature will be called transfer. In this time, where with some conditions and rules, they will be able to transfer.
And what about, Doctor, the variations? For example, if the product is registered, however, we want to do a new labeling or a new color of the packaging, this certain mini variations, how can we implement it on the system? Is there a way?
In the current system, in the current Montaji system, there is a very easy way to do it. You can list all the variants, we call the variants, that are different in sizes or different in colors and shades in one application.
Oh, okay.
You can list in one application, so you cannot repeat all the documents. You can only add the variant document, like ingredient report, for example, in different, if it's in different shade or color, or the artwork in case it's different in size, for example.
I got, as a consultant, I got a client a year back, and he was telling me that he is trying to get a halal certificate for a new facial gel from animal source. I just want to clear up that halal certification is only for a product that is from animal source, but not marine source. And it should be eatable to go inside. I just want to confirm that with you, Dr. Hessa. For a topical cosmetics, halal certificate is not required, right?
Yes, for the cosmetic and personal care product, we don't ask for halal certificates, okay, unless the product is labeled as halal. If the product is labeled as halal,
if you are claiming, you mean? Yes.
Yes, claiming, they need
then
to
we need a proof.
Halal. Exactly.
Yes, I agree on that. Yes. Now, one more very challenging registration stories we always get about the gift packs. So we know that there is a product list that is registered. So if you register product X and product Y and you want to do a promotion pack that have X and Y together, is there any regulation for that, or the company is free to do that?
Also, inshallah, in the new platform of Montaji, there will be a solution for this. Currently, if the new pack will cover all the two products information and will have a new barcode, then yes, they need to do it. But the registration process much easier. They can only list the
so this is if you are applying it as a kit, doctor. Yeah, this is if you are doing it as a kit. No, but my question, if the product X is registered, for example, a makeup remover and a moisturizer is also registered, they just put them in a wrap, let's say, and they were selling it. Do they require to get any information or confirmation?
If it's like a discount or promotional way they are wrapping, no need to register it. No.
Okay.
They need to do it if they have like a new packaging, a new label with a new barcode, a new information on the product label as a kit. Then we consider it as a new product.
Yes. And you need to submit a new document for everything, of course, because it's a new product as a kit.
But if the product inside the kit are registered, we will not ask for any documents. Only the artwork and the reference of the registration.
That's very smart and easy. So if the products are registered and we decided to do them as a kit, we only submit the outer artwork, but not the document from the beginning.
Exactly, yes.
That is
we have all the product profile in our system, in our database.
Yes, true. Okay, and after registering this product, doing all this, the advertisement approval, when we need to have the advertisement approval from Dubai Municipality?
Before any promotional or campaign, for any product, the company should approach us and get an OC and permit for the product. There is in Montaji, the company can check. There is a list of kinds of and type of advertisement material, and they can also choose the duration. We start from 1 month till 12 months for 1 year. And they can choose the duration of campaign, etc. They will just in the system. They will just like select by the system in a smart way and drag all the registration of each product, and they will upload the advertising material. The DM employee will assess the advertising material in regard to the claim, indication, statement, etc. And if everything is compliant and as per our standards and regulation, we'll approve it as per the intended period chosen by the company.
Okay. Is there
And
any banded?
it is
Yeah, sorry.
cost, if you maybe somebody asking about the cost.
Yes, cost, yes.
Yes, it will cost for each NOC 100,
Okay.
100 dirhams. And it depends on the month, they choose the month, they can add, charge it
So
more.
it's per month charged.
Per month,
Okay.
yes.
Is there any list that Dubai Municipality having on the system, or maybe we can ask to get for the banded listed in cosmetics products or something?
We have a
Yeah.
band list which is same as the UAE standard and same as the EU regulation. It is in the annex 2 of the regulation, but we always guiding and we all because it's keep changing and updated. You know, maybe on daily or monthly basis, we find some restricted ingredient now in the banned list. So we always advise there is an open data link from the EU regulation that can on spot tell you the status of each ingredient in the cosmetic regulation. So
And
we
which
can
is banded, which is not.
so we are keep updating this list and we can share with our customers once requested.
Okay. Also, we would like at my questions is over for today. I just want to see if you have any input or a new guideline that you want to share with us, something that I did not highlight in my conversation with you. It would be really good. Please let us know.
We always encourage all the like investors and traders because we are keeping sending many guidelines and circulars to the registered emails in our system. So, and we post in our Dubai Municipality portal. So we always guide them and advise them to make sure that the email is updated because we are keeping sending them many. Sometimes there is not a new circular, but sometimes we are keeping some awareness tip for our customers. Like there is something banned, a new banned ingredient in the EU, and we'll implement it.
So updated information also will be coming on the email.
Newsletters, awareness steps we are sending. Maybe I can like introduce, inshallah, very soon we'll launch the Muntaji new version of the Muntaji smart system. It will be having many enhanced features, like as we explained earlier, the transfer feature, as well as the amendment feature. Many customers are asking for the amendment. Simply, we can explain it if it's the product. Actually, the product registration, Dubai Municipality, the validity is 5 years. So during this period, some changes happen to the product. Like the product information, the artwork, some minor changes in the ingredient, in the product name, in the color, or in the some changes that can be accepted and considered as a minor changes. In the new system, there will be a system guide because the system will guide on each change in the product what the customer should upload and what is required to get a new version of the approval. So it will be inshallah included, as well as inshallah we are working for the paperless strategy and with our ITD department in Dubai Municipality. Like our importation system will be integrated smartly with the Dubai customs. So inshallah the customer will no need to re-upload all the custom documents in our system.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea, wallahi.
Exactly.
Because taking a lot of time, you can ask my team.
all the Dubai, all the custom documents will be inshallah pushed to our system without so inshallah zero papers.
Inshallah. Doctora, what about if they want to register their email with you? They will go to Muntaji and subscribe there, or what they have to do? Again.
In the system, they have an admin account. They can
so they need to update their accounts. Okay.
From their site, yes.
Got it. Okay. So let us go with the questions that we have. First question says, the delegation, will it remain active if the original company trade license has expired or no? So if the company has an expired trade license, will the delegation remain the same or no?
There is a business rules in the system that will get some alert messages for the company who is registering the product. Will give them they cannot proceed with any changes or any activity in the system if they are not updating the trade license. So once it's expired, it will guide you to update in order to continue all the activities in the system without any problem.
Zena, I guess you will not be able to do it because the system will not be updated or active anymore.
Yes, but it will give you like alert message to update it.
The other question said, good afternoon. I have an inquiry how I do find out whether our company product need to be registered as an e-comnic substance under the regulation 57 and 58 for 2020. Is there a deadline for registration or no?
What is that? Can you repeat?
Cosmetics. So no, he means he having an e-commerce. I guess he is having an e-commerce, and he registered his cosmetics. He want to know under the registration, is there a grace period or no?
Why there is a grace period? Because once they will import like commercial quantity through our Dubai ports,
they have to
register before importation and before selling the product, even from online interface.
Yes. Iman, is Dubai Municipality registration accepted to place the product in all UAE market or only Dubai? This is
we ask a lot this question. Actually, yes. we cannot answer on behalf of other Emirates. Our approval is valid for Dubai market. In that case, they need to check and approach the other government authorities and the other other Emirates if they can accept our approval or not.
What if the product is having a documentation in Arabic? So the free sale certificate and the GMP is Arabic. Is it accepted, especially from Syria and Lebanon? This is what's happening.
Yes, it's accepted, and we have Arabic assessor, and yes.
MashaAllah. They have all languages assessor. They are really very talented.
We should accept Arabic. Yeah, even the product.
We are an Arabic country, I agree. Doctor, what about people who's having Muntaji portal? Can they people? We discussed at the beginning of the podcast that people who have to have a Muntaji username and password should have a trade license in UAE. We got a question saying, can we participate in a Muntaji and register our product if we are company based in a different country than UAE or no?
You mean a license issued from other country, not in UAE?
Yes.
No, it's not possible.
No.
Because the license represent like responsible people.
In the country.
Yes, in the country, yes, exactly. And even he will not be able to import the products because the Dubai custom will provide something called the importer code for every company that is the license issued from the authority in the UAE. So if they don't have a license from here, they cannot get an importer code and they cannot import.
Okay. Our product license valid is for 5 years. What if the variation to register this product with the labeling details? We have discussed this earlier, Ayal. Dr. Hessa was saying that there is an option on Muntaji that you can apply for all the variant at the same time.
Exactly.
What if the trade license is issued by another Emirates, not a free zone? So, مثلا Ajman, Sharjah,
yes,
is it accepted?
As well. Yes.
They also accepted.
Yeah, from other government authorities in the other Emirates plus free zone, yes, both.
Yeah, if you are in UAE, then they take it.
Yes, as long as it's in the UAE.
And then if the country gives an Arabic, we already answered that. Any other questions? I think we are done with all questions. Should I have an agent in UAE? Yes, Hala, as per Dr. Hessa, she said yes, you need to have that. I guess we are done with all questions. I would like to thank you a lot, Dr. Hessa. Do you need to add anything on the top of this conversation?
Thank you, Dr. Mana. Thank you for the team and the company, PRA company, for inviting me to this session. I hope we benefit all the audience today. And inshallah, we can give also our email for the customer inquiries, if you allow me, Dr. Mana. And we can, yes, it is Muntaji. MONTAJI @dm.gov.ae for all inquiries related to the product registration.
Thank you very much again. I would like to thank Dr. Hessa for the knowledgeable conversation. It added a lot of information for people. And if you think that this will add an information to any of your friends or colleagues, please share it with them. And stay tuned for the next episode next month and follow us on PRA Consultancy social media. And see you soon. Thank you very much.